What's up, guys? Welcome to part 2 of Disney High. The last thing that we were talking about is how I call the Huntsman the Huntsmaster because he's super intense and scary, but also very good at what he does. And I wanted to call him something other than just the Huntsman. So the whole vibe that I'm going for this whole story is like very dark and serious in a YA, almost dystopian book kind of way. Not dystopian, like action comic book-y, dark, serious, like season 1 Riverdale-ish. And for reasons and ways that happen off screen, Jamie, the heir to the Hunts clan, gets an invitation and is able to go to Disney High, a school with only good guys when he's very obviously a bad guy. So obviously no one knows he's a bad guy. But he is a bad guy because he's going to the school for the active purpose of hunting magical creatures, namely the American Dragon. I loved that show growing up. The most fun thing for me about what I did with this story is that I was blurring the line of like the fourth wall a lot between what the characters know and what they would have like reason to know based on their own places in their own lore. Like they're aware that the only thing that they have in common is the school and that they have completely different realities. But the places without magic are aware of magic, and the places without advanced tech are aware that advanced tech exists, but only at the school. It was really fun to think of it that way. This specific combination of thoughts and feelings, I feel like, can only exist in fan fiction, and so that's why it was really fun for me. So a lot of what happens in the beginning to / middle of this story are what's to be expected of this plotline. Fish out of water, high school romance. I pair him with Trixie because I felt like that was really cute. And of course, after interacting with people that actually show him emotion and like care about him, he's obviously feeling a little bit conflicted about what he came there to do in the first place. Also, he knows Rose's identity, but she doesn't know his. They interact with each other often. There's also like background Jake and Rose actual relationship stuff because they're secretly dating at this point because they're always secretly dating. And then right at the end of the second act, Jamie is forced to reevaluate his priorities due to the fact that the huntsman goes completely missing and Jamie, as the heir, is being pushed into taking his place until he's found again. Shiko gives him some confusing advice that seems to feel more like doing something that a good guy would want to do, and we're introduced to a mastermind that's been subtly distracting Jamie this entire time, shifting him more towards being good and less towards actually what he came there to do, but only to further his own means. It is at this point that we meet Dex, our antagonist. See you Friday for part 3.